That's gotta be the whitest thing ever. Like, driving away from a zombie apocalypse in the back of a pickup truck like it's Texas Chainsaw. I love it. "8 years younger." I didn't expect that. It's very weird. Socializing is a very odd construct.
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna run on home. My mama's gonna be in the snip.
No sweat, man. I'll catch you tomorrow night.
No sweat, man. There's zombies out there and everything's gone to fucking shit, but you know what? Go see your mom and get that hot pie or whatever you were talking about. And he just casually walks the fuck off. I love it.
Thank God you're okay.
Yeah.
I was worried it'd be bad here, too.
Been quiet as usual the past couple days.
So it's very weird. Hershel Green in this game is adapted straight from the comic, but the Telltale Walking Dead series is completely entirely different from the TV show adaptation. So Hershel Green in that, compared to Hershel Green in this, is two very different characters.
Your boy's a lifesaver.
Glad he could be a help to somebody. So it's just
Useless piece of shit.
Oh, not his daughter. He was her neighbor.
Yeah, bro, I'm sorry. Do we look like we're biologically related? Come on, dude. That's a little bit racist of an assumption.
Okay, then. Well, looks like you hurt your leg.
See, I love that. I love how he's immediately curious about our relationship. He's like, "Young lady, do you know this man?" And she's like, "Yes."
Sean, run on in and check on
It's like, they make such a good job at making the characters feel real. And their concerns being validated. Like, every character individualistically has such a good personality to it. And they conflict, and they argue, and they agree. Like, there's such a good air of dynamic between them. It's fucking incredible.
Could be worse.
That's what it sounds like. Seems like things got awful bad in the cities. What did you say your name was?
It's Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Hershel Green.
Yeah, you seem like the kind of guy that would want the honest
How'd
truth.
this happen?
Car accident.
That's so. Where are you headed before the car accident?
I was getting out of Atlanta.
The news says stay.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake. We hit a guy. One of those things you've been hearing about. On the road.
Who are you with? The girl?
I was with a police officer. He was giving me a ride.
Awful nice of him.
I'm an awful nice
Yeah,
guy.
see, Hershel's an intuitive character. Like, you can tell, just from their interaction and their dialogue for the past minute, that Hershel is very perceptive. He's very good at reading people, and he's very good at telling people that lie.
Clementine.
It's super
Can't
cool.
imagine what you've been through,
I
Clementine.
love the way this game is directed.
Looking after her until we...
Makes it feel, again, very real.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows how big it is yet.
Your son's right. You're gonna want to fortify this place.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
I got chased by a couple of dead people.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Lee and those
I
folks
love
in the
that.
barn can help
I
out in
got
the
chased by
morning.
a couple
We
of
gotta
dead
do it.
people, and Hershel's like,
I already said okay. Well, I'm all done here. It should start to feel
why does he
better
look
tomorrow.
like a mall security cop? Like, he looks like a step-in Santa.
Hot or the swelling doesn't go down, you're
But he's wearing like a
probably
John Deere outfit. It's very
What
weird.
do we do then?
They'll probably
John Deere
just have to
Santa
shoot
Claus.
you. We'll clean it, redress it, and you'll be fine.
Did you see how shocked Clementine was? She was like, "Oh my god, that's a little
There's
much."
blankets and such in the barn. We'll be seeing you bright and early.
Hell yeah.
Come tomorrow, which way you think you're headed?
Port's naked, I suppose. All right then.
Yeah, and what is Clementine gonna have to do? Sit inside and watch Looney Tunes and have fucking kids' cuisine? Bullshit. I have to sit here and do barn work and fucking labor.
Manure.
Manure? Like when a horse flops?
Just
Yes,
that.
like when a horse flops. What's up with her and horses?
Mom and Dad.
First it was unicorns, now it's horse shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? You furries are ruining this goddamn country.
Pretty far.
Oh, okay.
But there's no cock like horse cock, so we drift off to sleep in the barn that smells like horse cock. Great. It's actually really funny. To draw a parallel between the show and this game, it's very early in the show, there's also a barn, like where they stay the night at Hershel's farm. It's really cool. Clementine equals horse girl? Yeah. I want to see the art that she keeps in the book under her bed. You know what I'm talking about? In between the mattress and the framework.
I'm itchy.
It's handlebar mustache, our boy.
Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
Yeah, fuck you, Kenny.
Not her dad.
Yeah.
Asleep.
Also not her dad.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
I forgot about that kid.
Going, or we won't hear
How
the
could
end
I
of it.
forget about that kid? I'm not
My
even
boy,
kidding you, I
Ken
forgot
Jr.
that kid
Call him
existed.
Duck, though.
Dodging or quacking?
Quacking.
Because he never shuts the fuck up. Ever.
See?
Quacking.
The word is you were on your way to Macon.
A family's from
My headcanon is
Well,
that
Macon's
Duck
on the
is
way.
autistic, but they don't have
Personally,
any
I
sort of
appreciate the
definition
company
for
of a
his
guy who can
disability in
knock
this
a couple of
universe.
heads together if he has to.
So they just call him Duck and give him a funny nickname. And they're like, okay, make fun of him, but only do it on the side.
Honey, Duck, this is Lee.
Sorry,
And,
Kenny, I didn't mean
what's
to
the
not
girl's
answer.
name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
She can speak for her
That
damn
is a
self.
very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there.
Her name is
The faster we get this
Galupathor,
fence up,
Eater of
the
Worlds. Don't ask
I wanna build a
questions.
fence.
better. Yeah? Well, I need a good
I'ma
foreman.
build a
You can sit on the
fence.
tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
They give him like one of those like plastic Tonka hammers. And he's just sitting there hitting a plastic nail that's like 5 times as big as a regular nail, and he's like, I'm
You can keep an eye on
working!
your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not making fun of him because he has a disability, okay? I'm making fun of him because he's fucking annoying. I have my reasons. Right, let's check out Hershel's farm, shall we? Here we have the Great Deku Tree from The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. What's up, Shawnee boy?
Hey, Lee.
How's it going?
Need a hand?
That'd be great. If you could cut those 2x to length, that'd sure speed things up.
Ever heard of the phrase, measure twice, cut once? I'm gonna cut you if you
Dad
ask
doesn't
me to
know
cut
how
wood
bad
again.
it is.
No, he doesn't.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid.
What,
boy.
did he just... Hold
Shot
on.
him right in the
I like how
face.
he's using the hammer, but instead of using the hammer like a hammer, he's just sitting there using it sideways. Did you see that shit? He was like going like this, up and down.
Turn, put
I love
the
it.
barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes.
Yeah.
Pull the trigger.
It's the way to
You
fucking
don't
do it,
see
dude.
things like that. It's not like in the movies.
There is no fucking way this kid isn't fucking some
do it.
sort of like
Do what?
maligned.
Have you
This
had
kid is
golf yet?
fucked up somehow. This kid has some sort of disability, some sort of neurologic diversity.
Bastard. Poor girl's brains here.
Whoa.
He's sitting there sitting
couldn't
like
do
Rob
that.
Zombie in the Dragula
I'm
music
just glad
video,
that
where he's
makes
sitting there
sense.
like just bouncing
That's
around,
like to
fucking
keep the
enjoying
family
life
safe
and shit.
Thinks inviting people in.
And Satan's in the
There's
booster
nothing
seat next
out
door.
there. How about yours? How's your family?
Not too close with my family.
Well, they weren't in Atlanta, right? So that's good.
So that's good.
That's probably
How many
all I
more
need
of these
cut for
boards
now.
you got?
Thanks.
Enough to carry this conversation? Okay, cool. What was that, like 5 boards? Thanks, Lee. There's some work that needs doing around the farm. Like, imagine working a 9 to 5, and then you literally just cut 5 boards, and they're like, alright, you can go home. Full day's pay. I would love it. Maybe being a working man wouldn't be so bad.
Do you,
This whole farm better be endorsed by John Deere.
Not
If
yet.
it's not, I'm gonna
I'm
be
planning
very
on coming
unimpressed.
back through on a fortification
Optimal hammer
class.
technique? Yeah.
We'll lock this place up good.
You hold the hammer sideways like a Glock, like a G19. You just fucking spin it sideways and that gets the job done way faster. What the... I will bitch slap you off this fucking tractor, so help me, Lord. What's in the barn? Dude, are we Falco from Super Smash Brothers when we wave dash? What the fuck? Hold on. Can we moonwalk? Okay, no, we can't moonwalk because we can't make him slide backward, but I wish we could. God damn it. I thought I was onto something there. And this is the truck that we escaped in, right? Or is this Kenny's truck? This is Kenny's truck, okay. What's up, Kenny?
It's not the most reliable pickup in the world, but it gets the job done.
Okay. I like how I'm having a conversation with some backwater hick white dude, and the only thing he can talk about is his truck. Not the zombie apocalypse, not the people that we've met, not the people that he's had to kill, not his family, you know, that he's trying to look out for. She's a good girl. She ain't the prettiest to dance, but she'll put out the second you ask.
You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how was that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, just wait until second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth.
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see
Fucking
people
loser.
eating each other for the past 3 days.
Keep snacking on them graham crackers and those animal crackers and those apple juice boxes, bitch, because that shit goes away fucking third grade.
How did you handle getting through the city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many
Accurate,
people
to be
who
honest,
needed help, and we just passed people. Over some, just...
It's okay. It's fine.
You remember when Mibu was saying that I don't exactly have the air or the aristocracy to be somebody to make it on Twitch? That's why. Because I make fun of white-collar rednecks too much.
Don't you want to go
I think it's one of my good
before you
calling
hear about all
cards.
of this?
I think it's definitive. I think it sets me apart.
Things were bad.
I'm the
before.
chaos there
Bad
when you
now,
need it.
But they're different, you see?
People are eating each other.
But they weren't before. The banks, the politics,
The cannibals!
Those things are gone. Hell comes in a lot of different colors. So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale, like Hershel here.
Too bad you're not a
except
veterinarian
more
for
dogs and
people.
cats and
Could really use
most
that.
horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
I used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our
She's like, oh, we're both teachers. We should fuck. And he's like, your husband's right there. And she's like, he's married to his fucking truck. Are you gonna do me or what? It's like, I just met you and you're like a fucking 3, dude.
No, I used to. I was let go a little while back.
That's too bad. Well, I hear people always clamor back to college after a big disaster. People don't want to die ignorant, I guess.
Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
Katja learned that I was fired. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the least of my worries. Did you put in the 2 weeks notice? No, I didn't put in a 2 weeks notice for the zombie apocalypse, you cuckoo crazy fucking banana-haired bitch. Like, no, I didn't put in a 2 week. Are you high? There's fucking zombies, dude.
How you doing, Doc?
Good. I'm gonna drive the tractor. I'm the foreman. Lift with your back, Sean.
I'm sorry, dude. If I was Sean, I'm not even kidding. Like, have any of you guys seen Friday the 13th, Part 5? Where the fat kid is trying to offer... I think his name is Vic. He's like a muscle-roided out dude. He's wearing a crop top or whatever, and he tries to give him a bar of chocolate. And then Vic is like, just fuck off. He's like chopping wood. He's like, leave me alone. And he's like, you know what? Screw you, Vic. I was trying to be nice, but you're a dick. And then Vic just fucking takes the axe and digs it into his spinal cord. That's what I would do to this child. But instead of using an axe, I would use this ballpoint hammer real quick. Black and Decker his ass.
You know how to drive it?
Sure don't. I can give you a hell of a critique of the U.S. Farm Bill, though.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good too. I'm too lazy for that kind of long-winded spiel. I'm good. This kid definitely has autism. Like, I'm sorry. I hate to say it. I'm not trying to make fun of people with autism. I'm not trying to make light of it, but I'm pretty sure even the people with autism would say that this kid is fucking autistic.
It's actually a piece of shit, but Hall's alright.
Okay, then. Can we talk to Hershel at all? Because I thought something happened at this point. I'm pretty sure that after you get acquainted and familiar with everybody, something happens, but I can't remember what. And we get called to the barn at some point by Hershel. I remember that. Because it's like a very critical moment.
Do you, think this thing will keep him out?
Not yet. I'm planning on coming back through on a fortification pass, if you will. We'll lock this place up good.
Maybe we could have taken some scrap metal from some fucking banged up cars on the way. But no, Chet just had to go get his fucking side dish, didn't he? Bastard. Chet screwed us, dude.
Seems like those two are getting along.
Okay, I know we don't walk into the house, so there must be some very critical point that I've missed. And I don't know where it is. No, this just goes back to the tractor, so what the fuck? What more can I do?
Hey, Lee.
Still need a hand?
That's probably all I need cut for now. Thanks.
Okay. So what do I do then? I'm kinda curious. I thought I've checked out everything. I've talked to everybody. That's weird. I don't remember the sequence taking this long before. I must just be missing something.
Hey, back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
Yeah, see, this game does that. So basically, whenever you exhaust a dialogue sequence with a character, they'll just kind of shoo you away. So we don't have to talk to Katja at all. We can't help Kenny in any way. And Hershel hasn't called us yet. So I don't know what's going on here. Not entirely sure what to do.
Hey there, Kenny.
Okay.
Need any help?
No, I think I got it. Do you need any help?
And then his radiator, like, blows up in his face, and he's like, oh,
I'm
god
taking care
damn
of
it!
that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
At least you're honest. Shit. Better than I was when Duck showed up. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, I suppose you have to, huh?
So what's your family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out. Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat.
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Katja wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
I forgot that Kenny's a fisherman. Now his shirt makes so much more
How's
sense.
your son doing?
I always
Good,
thought it was a
I think.
little out of place that
Katja's
Kenny
got
had a
sister
shirt
up
with,
in
like, a
Memphis.
fish on
We
it.
were coming back from visiting her.
That's odd.
We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and... Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Hershel's.
I'm just imagining Kenny getting into a brawl in a AM/PM, and instead of beating the shit out of the guy, he's just stuffing his face with those fucking refrigerated egg salad sandwiches that taste like shit. And he's like, take that, motherfucker! Touch my child! Oh, there's Hershel. He just fucking appeared there. Okay. This dude has teleportation powers. You know that old saying, don't fuck with people that are old in FromSoft games? Don't fuck with old people in this series either. Equally scary. And this one has a pitchfork. At least it's not a flaming greatsword that can conjure the souls of demons.
I got a ride and then I was in a wreck. I walked until the boy found me.
Well, you're no worse for wear.
This farm's a nice plot of land.
Had you told me 20 years ago I'd still be doing this, I would have told you that you were full of crap. Never was a plan, having a place like this. It was in the family, and I guess so was I. Family's important. It's all that matters. You agree with that?
Did you just see his head tweak right there? What the fuck was that
Where's
shit?
your family now? Parents?
That was like
Wife?
Ringu.
Girlfriend?
The hell?
No family. I had a beta fish on my desk at the university.
I hope someone remembered to feed him. Now you've got this little girl to take care of. Clementine, is it? You just stumbled up on her?
I was being attacked and she came to my rescue.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
He's like, tell you what, motherfucker.
Sure.
I don't know who you are or what you did. Let's say things don't get better back in the cities, or they get worse before they do. You're gonna have to depend on the honesty of strangers if you're gonna make it. And if those same people get to questioning yours, you're gonna be in trouble. But at least you have the common sense to listen.
See, that's another line that really entranced me with this game. That's another line that I really loved.
I'll get my gun.
If you're going to make it, you have to depend on the honesty of strangers. It's very good, the relationships that you build in this game, and how quickly they get torn away from you. Come on, Lee, give it the old Captain Falcon, dude.
I got you. Now, Sean.
Now put the kid down and help Sean. Punches the kid, yeah. There's so many things here that are kind of stupid. So it feels a little bit forced, and I think that's the only thing that I really despise about it. Because realistically...
Get the fuck out of here!
Realistically...
Sorry. Your son is alive. You don't get to be sorry. And you didn't even try to help. I thought I could help them both.
You thought wrong. And now, please, just go.
Get out and never come back.
See, I think that's a little bit forced. It's kind of fucking stupid, because if you think about the situation, Lee could have picked up the hammer instead of punching the zombie. Cracked the zombie in the head. Duck would have been fine. Could have went over and helped Sean by hitting the other two in the fucking face. And then he could have called Kenny over. Kenny could have helped him push the tractor off Sean's leg. And honestly, had Duck not been playing on the tractor, that wouldn't have even fucking happened. Also, why would the tractor be in not parked mode?